Hello everyone, welcome back. I brought my stone wall back in again for a bit of a pruning. As you can see, you can't even see the stone wall now. So we've been out for a bit. So I'm just going to do a bit of tidying up of the little plants on the wall and stuff. Maybe a little bit of pruning on the tree. We'll have a look, see how that's looking. So maybe I'll prune these up first. I was going to weed it first, but maybe if I prune these, then I can clean up the whole landscape then in one go. So this miniature thyme stuff that I got is growing nicely. It also grows like crazy, as you can see. So it's a good little plant to have in little landscapes because it's got such a tiny leaf. So I'll just prune it back a little bit here. I don't mind it coming over the pot. In fact, I might take it right back because it's growing so quickly now. We'll put it right back and let it grow on again then, because it's kind of starting to I'll leave it kind of around the edge of the wall here a bit, just to kind of take away the sharp edge from the wall. This little guy down here looks nice, a little bush, but again he's just getting a little bit too overgrown, so we'll just take him back a little bit. I don't mind again him coming out to the front of the pot. It's basically just want to be able to see the wall if I can over the top of it. Just a glimpse of the wall. And it's got like tweezers. So pull out these little weeds as I'm at it. Around it, kind of work my way through the planting, taking out the weeds and pruning the plants back at the same time. Still thinking of what else I could maybe add to this planting, just to bring something, another element into it, but we'll see. I'm not too sure. I was thinking of putting like a little wooden gate, an old wooden gate, or a little wooden fence or something like that maybe. I don't know. I have to think about it. Okay, little Chinese elm here. And we'll prune him right back. Just the one time we do want these to look a bit kind of, well, maybe not so much like bushes, these more like just miniature little, mini little trees kind of thing. It's kind of could actually maybe get it to stand up a bit more. That a bit. Okay, just take out all these weeds back here. Bit of liverwort on the back here, so just scrape that out. Yeah, I think I'm going to peel all this moss off. This wasn't great moss I had on this, so rather than trying to pull all the weeds out of it, we'll replace it. Grub there, I don't want him in there. I have to give it a little spray in the landscape. grub seem to always be just under the moss. When I find them, they seem to like to hide just under the moss. Again, I'll just peel all this moss back. It's taking all the weeds with it then. Easy way of weeding it. We just replace the moss with some nice new stuff. Okay, you see a lot of roots from the tree growing into it, so it's tree's growing well. Okay, so we'll go back to the front now again. So we got this little plant pruned back. Again, the wall is not growing any moss on it, which I was hoping it would, but it doesn't seem to naturally want to grow on this stone. Maybe next time I build one, maybe I'll use a different stone. But then again, if I had it covered in moss with all these plants, you definitely wouldn't see the stone wall, so maybe it's better to have it not growing any moss on it. I'll just take little fox out for a minute. The stone wall ended up all green, then it would kind of, you wouldn't really see it at all then. All these plants. So this guy, maybe I'll just, I don't mind him there. Just once I can see a bit of the wall, I don't want to see all the wall showing. This one, I'll just prune him back a little bit, just to reduce the height of it. Yeah, we've got some weeds here. Still in two minds about the front of this, what to do. Need to think about it and see if we another idea I could do in the front here and just have it moss. And then I think I'm just gonna clear all this moss off as well, and we'll just place it. It's not too bad over this side. Just place this bit in the middle. Yeah, I don't know. Could we do something else at the front? Because having it all moss. Okay, we'll just keep going anyway. Let's prune back our little honeysuckle. Again, it's got its little roots growing over the tree, over the walls, growing well. This guy will reduce back. Some little long bits. Right there. Okay, so I'm ready to just put a bit more moss on now. I think around the tree, what I might do rather than mossing around the tree, normally you would see trees like this, it would be quite bare around it. So maybe I'll just put a bit of sand. Let's see if we've got some sand here. Just put a bit of, just a little scoop now, I've just seen it. Bother putting moss around the tree, we'll just put some sand around here, because normally when you see these trees like this in the fields or whatever, around it's kind of shaded out, so we don't have the moss growing, just to break up the green on it. The front, I think it was Steve from Steve's Backyard Bonsai suggested some steps, so maybe we'll put a path in and we'll build some steps up here. Maybe have a path going over the top here and clear it out and have a little kind of a stepping stone kind of a thing, so it's like a path going and up and over it. Maybe that's something we could do. Might look into doing that at some stage. Okay, so I'll just moss it for now, and like that I'll have a look then, and we can think about building some steps or something. My original plan was to build a stone wall and then maybe put like an old wooden gate somewhere, but I ended up building the wall all the way across. And I was thinking maybe in the background here if we put a bit of a little kind of a wooden fence back here or something, but we'll see, maybe around it or something. But we'll just moss it for now, and we'll have a look at the main tree. There's what moss I've left now from collecting the other day. Just soaked it, so it's a bit dark at the moment, but once it dries out a bit it'll go back to being nice and green again. I want to kind of keep the finer stuff if I can for the front here. Back here, this big piece here, so we can just lay that on there. Now for this corner. Okay. That's back mossed up again as the bushes prune back. So we'll just have a look at the tree itself now. Seems to be getting just a little bit thick at the top here. I think we can maybe thin it out a little bit. So these hinokis tend to grow in layers, like plates on top of each other. So what I want to do is just try and get in and reduce some of the bulk of it if I can, here and there. A bit more light through. I don't want to do any changes to the actual style of the tree. Reducing each bit. You take this off just to divide these two branches here. Maybe I'll take this off altogether, that branch, and then that will create a gap between them two. Bit here we can take off, so that's created another bit of a gap. take out. Bit hanging down here, we'll take off. Take that branch out there. Here now we're kind of getting quite thick as well. Off anyway. Maybe we can reduce this one way back. Take this tip out. So it's just not a lot, not taking off a lot, but it just gives a little bit more light into it. And surprising, just the little subtle bits of change. Put it back here, sticking up a bit, we can take that off. There. So we're okay with that. A bit back here, it's a bit congested inside here a bit. So I'm just going to take out some of that. Okay, I think we're okay with that. No, it doesn't look like we've taken off much, but actually we're going to take off a fair bit, not a ton, but just do it little bit by bit rather than chopping it right back in one go. And then you don't get it all browning and stuff. Doesn't make it look sparse, just keep tipping away at it, and that way then it'll always look good. Okay, so we can put our little fox back in. He's looking out there. Okay, so I think we'll call that one done, and like I said, maybe here, between here, we could put a little, some steps, build some little steps. I do have some of them little bricks. I'll put them. I do have some of these little guys that we could kind of build like a little staircase up, but I think I wouldn't build them with it like this. I'd maybe do a bit of work on them, grind them down a bit, maybe even cut them in half and make like little roundy kind of stones out of them and do it like that. But yeah, we'll have a think about it. Maybe I'll come up with another idea, building something, or maybe I'll do it like they have the old fashioned store things where it's like a little wooden step, something like that. But for now we'll leave it off, put it back out on the bench, leave it for another while, and I'll think about it. And yeah, So that's my little Irish stone wall. Tree's looking quite nice now again, quite airy, letting a bit of light through it. Okay, so always guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.